good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are watching from. Today, I want to share something very close to my heart, something that can quietly, yet profoundly transform your life. Ladies, this is for you: 9 habits you must practice every single day to become not just successful, but truly fulfilled. And trust me, these aren't just tips, they're ways of living that make life lighter, happier, and more meaningful, wherever you are watching from. Today, I want to talk about something simple, yet profoundly life-changing. Something that, if practiced consistently, can quietly transform the way you live, the way you feel, and the way you influence the people around you. Ladies, this is about the daily habits that can make you not just successful, but deeply fulfilled, happy, and peaceful. Life often asks for grand gestures, but real transformation comes in the small, intentional actions we repeat day after day. The first habit is to begin your day with gratitude. Before you check your phone, before you rush into emails or tasks, pause for a moment. Look around you, breathe, and thank life for at least 3 things. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun, a cup of tea, or the love of your family. Gratitude is not just a polite thought, it is a powerful lens that reshapes your entire perspective. Happiness does not come from having everything. It comes from appreciating what you already have. When you start your day this way, your mind becomes lighter, calmer, and ready to face whatever comes. Next, prioritize self-care. Many women carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, caring for family, work, friends, and society. But your energy, health, and emotional well-being are your first responsibility. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it is essential. When you nurture yourself, you can give to others more deeply, more genuinely, and more joyfully. And self-care is not just about physical fitness, though that is important. It is also about nurturing your mind and spirit. A few minutes of meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence can recharge you like nothing else. Time is another precious gift, and learning to manage it intentionally is a game changer. Life is busy, yes, but the secret lies in prioritizing what matters most. Make room for growth, relationships, and joy. Even small, consistent efforts toward personal development make a huge difference over time. Read, learn, and expand your mind every day. Knowledge and emotional wisdom make you resilient, confident, and capable of handling life's challenges. The words you speak matter immensely. Speak with kindness to others and yourself. Avoid gossip, negative talk, or self-criticism. Words have the power to uplift, inspire, and heal. And serving others, even in small ways, brings profound happiness. Acts of compassion create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. At the end of each day, reflect on your actions, your feelings, and your choices. This reflection is not about judgment, it is about learning and growing. Finally, connect to something bigger than yourself, whether it is faith, spirituality, or a sense of purpose. Life will have challenges, but when you have that inner anchor, you find courage, perspective, and peace. Life is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about practicing these habits daily, consistently, and with intention. Over time, they silently shape who you are, the energy you carry, and the impact you have on the world. When you nurture gratitude, self-care, learning, kindness, reflection, and faith, you are building a life that is meaningful, joyful, and beautiful. Start today, not tomorrow, and watch how life responds to the woman you are becoming. Life is a beautiful journey, yet it is often full of distractions, demands, and expectations. As women, you carry multiple roles: daughter, mother, sister, friend, professional, caregiver, and sometimes it feels like there is never enough time for yourself. But here's a truth that changes everything. The quality of your life is determined not by how much you do, but by the habits you practice every single day. Small, consistent actions quietly shape the person you become, the energy you radiate, and the relationships you nurture. Happiness, peace, and fulfillment are not found in grand gestures, but in the little things you choose to do every morning, every afternoon, and every evening. Start your day with gratitude. Before you open your phone or check emails, pause and reflect. Think of 3 things you are thankful for. It could be the simple joy of waking up, a loving smile from someone close, or even a moment of peace in your day. Gratitude is like a magic lens. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already abundant. When you cultivate this habit daily, life feels lighter, challenges seem smaller, and even ordinary moments sparkle with meaning. Caring for yourself is not optional. It is essential. Your energy, your emotional well-being, and your physical health form the foundation for everything else in your life. Take care of your body, exercise, eat mindfully, and get proper rest. But also take care of your mind and spirit. Spend a few minutes in reflection, meditation, or journaling. These moments recharge your inner self and give you clarity to navigate the demands of the day. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Time is precious, and learning to use it wisely transforms your life. Every day presents countless opportunities to grow, learn, and connect. Dedicate time for reading, learning, or exploring your passions. Even 15 minutes of intentional learning daily can, over months and years, make you wiser, stronger, and more confident. At the same time, speak with kindness to others and to yourself. Words have power. Gentle words heal, motivate, and uplift, while harsh words leave wounds that last longer than we realize. Acts of compassion, no matter how small, enrich your life and the lives of others. Help someone quietly, smile genuinely, and practice empathy in your interactions. These gestures, repeated consistently, create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. Finally, reflect on your day. Ask yourself what went well, what you learned, and how you can grow tomorrow. Life is not about perfection. It is about progress, practice, and intention. And never forget to stay connected to something bigger than yourself. Faith, purpose, or inner conviction. It is this connection that gives you strength when life feels heavy and perspective when challenges arise. By practicing gratitude, self-care, mindful time management, continuous learning, kindness, compassion, reflection, and faith daily, you are quietly building a life that is meaningful, joyous, and impactful. The world doesn't need perfection. It needs women with purpose, courage, and inner peace. Start today, not tomorrow. Your habits will shape not just your days but your destiny. And the woman you become will be a source of light, love, and inspiration to everyone around you. Life is full of moments that pass so quickly that we often forget to pause, reflect, and care for ourselves. As women, you navigate countless roles every day, from family responsibilities to professional challenges, social commitments, and personal aspirations. It is easy to lose yourself in the whirlwind of doing, achieving, and caring for others. But the truth is, the person you become is shaped not by the big events in life, but by the small, intentional habits you practice daily. These habits quietly transform your mindset, your energy, and the way you influence the people around you. Imagine starting your day with a simple act: gratitude. Before the chaos of emails, messages, or endless to-do lists, take a moment to breathe and thank life for the blessings you often overlook. It could be the warmth of the morning sun, a loved one's smile, or even the simple ability to breathe and live another day. Gratitude is not just a polite thought. It is a powerful tool that shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. When practiced consistently, it changes the way you experience every challenge and every joy. Caring for yourself is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Your body, mind, and soul need attention and nurturing. Exercise, eat healthily, rest adequately, and take a few minutes each day to calm your mind. Reflection, meditation, or journaling helps you recharge and gain clarity. When you take care of yourself first, you are better equipped to support and uplift others. Energy is contagious. When your cup is full, you spread positivity, patience, and kindness effortlessly. Time is another precious resource, and learning to use it intentionally is a game changer. Every day presents opportunities to grow, learn, and evolve. Dedicate time for reading, learning, or exploring something new, even if only for a few minutes. Knowledge, emotional intelligence, and spiritual growth make you resilient, confident, and ready to handle life's unpredictabilities. At the same time, pay attention to your words. Speak with kindness, avoid harshness or criticism, and choose words that uplift rather than hurt. Words are seeds. They either grow into gardens of love or forests of pain. Serving others, even in small ways, enriches your life beyond measure. A kind gesture, a listening ear, or a smile can create ripples that touch lives in ways you may never know. Reflection at the end of the day allows you to pause, assess, and learn. Ask yourself what went well, what could be improved, and how you can grow tomorrow. Life is not about perfection. It is about learning, evolving, and living intentionally. Finally, stay connected to something bigger than yourself, faith, purpose, or a guiding principle. Life will throw challenges, but inner conviction gives you courage, perspective, and resilience. By practicing gratitude, self-care, mindful time management, learning, kindness, compassion, reflection, and faith daily, you are shaping not just your days but your destiny. Start today, not tomorrow. Over time, these habits will transform your life quietly, beautifully, and profoundly, making you a source of light, love, and inspiration for everyone around you. Every day, life gives us a choice. We can move through it mechanically, rushing from task to task, or we can choose to live intentionally, to nurture habits that shape not just our success, but our inner happiness. For women, this is particularly important because you carry so many roles, sometimes silently, sometimes with immense effort, and often forget to take a moment for yourself. But the truth is, the way you care for yourself, the thoughts you cultivate, the words you speak, and the actions you take daily quietly build the foundation of the life you will lead. True transformation does not come in grand gestures. It comes in the small, consistent steps you take every single day. Begin with gratitude. Before the day sweeps you away in its busyness, pause. Take a deep breath and thank life for at least 3 things. It could be as simple as waking up to a new day, enjoying a cup of tea, or hearing a loved one laugh. Gratitude is more than a polite thought. It is a lens that shifts your perspective, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. When you focus on what you already have, rather than what you lack, life feels lighter, and even challenges become more manageable. Self-care is essential, not optional. Your body, mind, and soul are precious, and they need attention every day. Exercise, eat mindfully, rest adequately, and take time to nurture your spirit. Meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk allows your mind to recharge and your heart to find balance. When you care for yourself, you are not being selfish. You are creating the capacity to give more meaningfully to others. Energy is contagious. When your inner cup is full, you radiate patience, love, and positivity in every interaction. Time is perhaps the most valuable resource we have, yet it slips away so easily. Every day presents moments for learning, growth, and connection. Even dedicating a few minutes to reading, reflection, or exploring something new can compound into profound growth over time. Knowledge, emotional intelligence, and spiritual awareness strengthen your resilience, equipping you to face life's uncertainties with courage and calm. At the same time, remember the power of your words. Speak with kindness, encourage others, and avoid harshness or gossip. Words carry energy. They can heal or hurt, uplift or destroy, and choosing them wisely is a habit that transforms relationships and environments. Acts of service, even small ones, create ripples of joy far beyond what you see. Helping someone quietly, sharing a smile, or listening sincerely can brighten a day and leave lasting impressions. Reflect on your actions at the end of each day. Ask yourself what went well, what lessons were learned, and how you can improve tomorrow. Life is not about being perfect. It is about intention, consistency, and growth. Stay connected to something greater than yourself, faith, purpose, or inner values. It is this connection that gives perspective during challenges and strength when life feels heavy. By practicing gratitude, self-care, mindful time use, learning, kindness, compassion, reflection, and purpose daily, you are not just living, you are quietly shaping the woman you are becoming. Start today, not tomorrow, and watch how your life, relationships, and inner peace blossom beautifully, one habit at a time. Life is a journey full of moments, choices, and lessons, and often the difference between a day that feels heavy and one that feels light lies in the habits we practice. Women, in particular, navigate multiple roles every day, sometimes silently carrying responsibilities for family, work, and community. And in the process, it is easy to forget the most important person in your life, yourself. But the truth is simple: the habits you cultivate consistently, day after day, determine not only the life you lead but also the energy you radiate and the impact you create around you. Happiness, peace, and fulfillment are rarely the result of one big action. They are born in the small, repeated practices that you make a part of your life. One of the most powerful habits to start your day with is gratitude. Before the rush of messages, deadlines, or responsibilities pulls you away, pause and reflect. Think of at least 3 things you are thankful for. It could be as simple as the warmth of the sun, a comforting cup of tea, or the laughter of a loved one. Gratitude is more than a fleeting thought. It is a lens that changes your perception. When you focus on what you have, life feels lighter, challenges appear smaller, and even ordinary moments sparkle with meaning. Caring for yourself is not indulgence, it is a necessity. Your body, mind, and soul are interconnected, and neglecting one affects all. Eat mindfully, move your body, rest adequately, and make time to nurture your mind and spirit. A few minutes of meditation, journaling, or simply sitting quietly can recharge your inner strength and provide clarity for the day ahead. When you care for yourself, you are not being selfish. You are creating the capacity to give more effectively and more joyfully to others. A well-nurtured woman spreads positivity, patience, and love in ways that ripple far beyond what she sees. Time is one of the most valuable gifts, and using it intentionally is a practice that can change everything. Dedicate a few minutes each day to learn something new, read or reflect. Knowledge, emotional awareness, and spiritual growth strengthen your resilience and prepare you for life's uncertainties. At the same time, pay attention to your words. Speak with kindness, uplift others, and avoid harsh criticism or gossip. Words carry energy and shape the environment around you. When chosen wisely, they heal, inspire, and strengthen relationships. Acts of compassion and service, no matter how small, bring joy and meaning to your life. Helping someone quietly, offering a smile, or simply listening sincerely can create ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. Reflecting on your day, asking yourself what went well, what could be better, and how you can grow tomorrow builds awareness and encourages progress. Life is not about perfection, it is about intention, consistency, and growth. Stay connected to something bigger than yourself, whether it is purpose, values, or faith, because this connection provides strength, perspective, and courage in the face of challenges. By nurturing gratitude, self-care, mindful time use, learning kindness, compassion, reflection, and purpose daily, you are quietly shaping the woman you are becoming. Start today, not tomorrow. Over time, these habits transform your inner world, your relationships, and the life you lead, creating a ripple effect of peace, joy, and inspiration for everyone around you. The life you desire is built in these small daily choices, one habit at a time. Ladies, life is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about practicing daily habits that slowly, silently shape the person you are becoming. Start today, not tomorrow. Gratitude, self-care, learning, kindness, reflection, these are your building blocks. If you nurture them daily, you will not just survive, you will thrive. Remember, the world doesn't need perfect women. It needs women with peace, purpose, and passion. So go ahead, practice these habits and watch your life transform beautifully.